Hello everybody. Today we'll be exploring the looks blocks. And these are blocks that controls the way the sprite looks or things that the sprite says. And yeah, let's start with this one here. So this one basically just whatever you type here, the sprite will say. For example, and yeah, that's a basic functionality. So you type here what you want the sprite to say and for how many seconds you wanted to say that. These say here very similar, except that it doesn't give you a time, it just says it. And it'll stay there. It won't clear off the screen. I believe the other one did. Let's verify that. Yes. So the difference between this say and this say is that this one disappears from the screen after a certain whatever amount of time you give it, but this one does not. Similar idea with the think. Whatever you make it think. Will stay on the screen for 2 seconds. Versus this think. This think would just stay on the screen. And then we have the switch costumes. So each sprite has several costumes. For example, the cat has a costume 1 and then costume 2. And as you can tell, they're very different from each other. And you use the switch costume to make him look animated. So this, when I click on the flag, the costume would change. There you go. And the costume is just basically the way the sprite looks. This is a similar idea. It just is, instead of you being able to choose what costume to give it for the next time, it just chooses the next costume. So just go to the next one. It doesn't give you an option of what to make the sprite look like. And then we have a switch to backgrounds. Right now we only have 2 backgrounds. I mean 1 background. But let's say we had this background too. You can make it choose. You make it drop to background 1, which was the blank one. When we click the flag, this basically just allows you to change backgrounds, and you can choose from these options here: random, or previous, or next. And this here is similar as from the switch costume, except that this is for the background or the stage. It just chooses the next stage. It doesn't give you the option of choosing what you wanna make it next. It just sequential. It goes to the next one. Ta-da! This is the change by size. So change by size changes the specific effect by the the change by size changes the sprite size by the amount you give it here. just makes them bigger. And I believe this is more on a pixel basis versus the set size 2. So the set size 2, you can use it to change the size of your sprite. But you're changing it by percentage instead of... Here it is. There's a tiny little thing. And so you see. You guys can see that. Right there. There's a sprite. Alright, and that's the percentage. Let's change it back to a normal size so we can see it. See the cat. There it is. And then we can change the color effects, or it has the option of color. These are all different effects. Ghost is kind of like it looks like a ghost, see-through, the brightness of it. Mosaic is let me see if I remember what mosaic is. It's kind of like a well, let's try it and see. Oh, okay, change it to that. So that's mosaic. And then pixel next into like pixel. Okay, I guess let's try them all and see what happens. Changes the color. Fish eye. Interesting. World. Not too sure. I guess pixelated. Mosaic. Let's try brightness. Ooh. Then ghost. See, I was telling you guys it's see-through. Now you can see through the cat. Okay, so that's to change the way your cat looks. And then we can also change the color. Just set the color. Or set the other ones depending on the effect. And I don't know, there's not much difference, I believe, between the change and the set, except that the change allows you to change it while it's running. And the set, I think the set might be used just for initialization purposes. But it's the same ideas, the same effort, the same options, and then you get to choose how much you want it to change. And this one is clears the graphic effect, so it clears whatever thing we made our cat look like. This one shows the sprite here, which it's already shown, so you guys it won't make an effect, but this one hides it. So that one hides it, and this one here shows the sprite. So it's very useful, I guess, when you want to be making a game where the character randomly disappears and then shows up again, or you have something that you needed to hide. And then we have the go to front layer or back layer. Let's see the back layer, because I think he's already in the front layer. What does that do? says it put the sprite in the front or the back layer, but I guess we have no layers, so it doesn't do any difference. Don't know. Let me see. No, it doesn't show anything different. Might be that we only have one layer or no layers at all. But it basically brings the picture to the front or puts the picture in the back. And this is very similar too, except that it allows you to do how many layers you have. It'll let you choose among the layers. I don't think we have any layers, so it won't work either. And then this here allows you to choose the number of the sprite's current costumes in the list, so you can use this guy and pop them into the different ones up here or into other ones to specify what you want. And similar with the backdrops, it allows you to choose the number / names of the stage in the list. And this is when you have lists. For now, I'm just gonna kind of go through all these blocks, and eventually I would like to start using the ones we didn't use in previous projects, kind of to show you guys how they work and what exactly they do, kind of like a little demo. And then there's a size too. It just is the size of the sprite. And yeah, so these are the looks blocks, and it's a pretty quick overview of them and how to use them. A lot of them are very similar, like the ones up here, very similar to each other, except that the only difference is that they allow you to use time to make it disappear. So these two are similar, these two are very similar, these two are very similar, these two are very similar. They kind of are paired. These two are similar too. Very similar here too. These go groups, yeah. So that's a quick overview on the blocks for the looks. And tomorrow we're gonna cover the sound blocks. Thank you very much for watching, and again, let me know what you guys think, what you guys want to see, and we'll go from there. See you guys. Bye.